Most people have this thing in their head, oh, I need to use a realtor to buy a house. What they're saying is, I need to use a licensed real estate agent to buy a house. So let's get this all out in the open.
Drew Hendricks and Fred Glick here on another episode of We Fixed Real Estate. Today we've got a very tightly focused podcast for you. We're going deep into the term realtor.
So I have a little cold, and when, I don't have anything to blow my nose with, I go over to a person and I say, hey, can I have a Kleenex? What I really mean is, can I have a tissue? Same thing. Most people say, but most people have this thing in their head, oh, I need to use a realtor to buy a house. What they're saying is, I need to use a licensed real estate agent to buy a house. So let's get this all out in the open. The word realtor, they've done a fantastic job of putting in your brain that anyone who sells real estate is a realtor. And guess what? That is a lie. It's not true. Anyone with a license can become a realtor. The realtors are called the National Association of Realtors. It is a trade organization, just like the National Rifle Association is a trade organization. Doesn't mean everyone who has a gun is a NAR member. Same thing. People, and if you hear someone say, I'm a licensed realtor, well, they're completely 1,000% incorrect. They're a licensed real estate agent, be it a salesperson, broker, in the state that issues them a license. NAR does not issue licenses, but people still, agents use, I'm a licensed realtor. So you're thinking anyone who can sell real estate is a realtor. And it's so untrue. Now, to prove some of that, there was a Wall Street Journal article talking about the decline of real estate agents. The market is slowing in a lot of markets, and they're quitting. They're finally realizing that there's only a certain amount of pie. There's only a certain amount of agents. There are companies like us who do fixed fees, because when you get recruited to get your license, something they don't tell you. I use Keller Williams as the perfect example because I know people who have been recruited by them. And the first thing they do is they tell the people how much money they can make. That's what it's all about. Come work with us and you'll make more money. That's not the idea, kids. It's, you want to go to a brokerage that's going to help you. It's going to teach you things. But the fact is that you're still, as a brand new agent, told that you're charging the same commission as everyone else in the office, 2.5% of the sale price, usually 3%, whatever it is. But so someone who's been in the business for 40 years, knows what they're doing, working for an agency like Keller Williams will charge 2.5%. But somebody who just literally got their license today is also charging 2.5%. How does that make any sense? It doesn't. And, people are getting out of the business because of people like us too. We're charging a flat fee, which makes sense. I've had no one ever explain to me that charging by a percentage, where the percentage amount was going to be higher than what I charge as a flat fee, was worth it. They will say, oh, well, he has no incentive to get you the best price. Well, in fact, if you met with me and talked to me about selling your property, I'm going to explain to you about the market and what we're doing to get the best price. And that's because we're a project manager and a marketing company that happens to have a license. It's a big difference. These other companies, I'm licensed, I'm a realtor. What does that mean? It's show me. We had 3 sales last week, 2 of which were listings that closed, and we got 5-star ratings on each. I mean, it's just, give us a chance. You
So
know?
here a question. I know
Yes.
being a realtor is a trade organization. What are the requirements to join? Just pay your
Pay the
university
money,
fees?
be licensed and pay the money. If you join a brokerage, let's say Keller Williams, you're
Mhm.
going to be required to become a realtor because the brokerage belongs to the realtors.
Okay.
So every agent comes on must join the realtors. And they do the
What's the
same thing
yearly
with the MLS. If you go to a brokerage, you have to join the MLS.
Mm.
You can't opt out.
So what's the yearly fee for being using the title realtor?
I don't even know.
Uh,
I haven't been a realtor since like 2012 or something, way back. Like, no, I'm going to say 2014
mhm.
because then I found there's no reason to do it. I used to be on the board of directors for the Philadelphia chapter of the realtors,
Well,
but
before you
you know,
sub one.
they have a code of ethics, but they don't follow it and
Mhm,
they don't enforce it. Every 3 years, you're supposed to take the same code of ethics training, but you know, they've been involved with class action suits against them. They've paid out tons and tons of money. There's more class action suits coming. So the fact that you're a realtor is not exactly a good thing
mhm,
nowadays. It has turned the tables completely because they've proven the code of ethics didn't work.
mhm,
So we just do our thing. We just helping buyers and sellers, getting good ratings, doing good things, working for a buyer seller, not doing dual agency, having non-exclusive agreements. And that's another thing. These
mhm,
agents, no matter if they work one day in the business or 20 years, want you to sign an exclusive agency agreement with them the minute they meet you. Meaning for 90 days, which is the law in California, how long a contract could last. If you buy a property, you owe them a commission no matter if you use them or not. It's ridiculous.
mm,
Why would you sign? Do not sign an exclusive contract. I don't care who it is, what it is. There's no reason to sign an exclusive because if you end up hating this person,
mhm.
you're stuck. So, and there was actually an agent that sued someone in Florida and won a judgment against them because they didn't use them
Oh, really?
for an offer they put in. Yes. So it's real. So you do not sign an exclusive agency,
So with Arriva,
period.
you sign a contract with to for you to help them buy a house or sell a house, but they could also just go
I'm talking about buyer.
just a buyer,
Listing
just a buyer.
contract's a different thing.
Yeah, I would think a listing contract, you don't want 2 people selling your house.
No, no. I mean, sometimes they have two agents from two different
Oh, yeah,
companies for some
a
reason, but
team.
yeah, I don't know.
But with
But
a
for
buyer, you
buying, yeah, you do not want to sign an exclusive agency agreement.
Mhm,
So this kind of, I just want to get all the myths clarified so you
uh-huh,
understand what exactly you're talking about. So realtor, exclusive, two words you want to just, there's no reason to be impressed by realtor.
uh-huh,
It is real estate agent as the generic term, and you don't want to sign an exclusive agreement
mhm.
ever.
And that's for
No reason to.
the real estate agents, what the is the license part about it.
Yeah,
Just like an attorney that has to take the bar exam.
exactly. Exactly.
I don't
And
know
the
if
other
they
thing is when you go into an open house, they're going to want you to sign in. Do
Mhm,
not sign in. There is absolutely 1000% no reasons because all they're going to do is they're there at the open house to try to find new buyers,
mhm.
period.
It's a
That's
lead
all they're
gen.
there for. So just know that,
I thought they
and
were
just
there to entertain nosy neighbors.
that too. But but if you have to sign in, if the oh well, the seller, I get the excuse. Oh, the seller wants to know who's coming to see their house. You know, it's an open house.
Uh-huh.
Open means anybody, so sign whatever you want.
Just
Sign Mickey Mouse, Richard Nixon, anything you want, and make up an email. They're not going to check as you're standing there or put in a different phone number.
Mhm.
Have a little fun with them.
Uh-huh.
Prepare yourself with a really good, fun email and a phone number of someplace that they're not going to want to really talk to, like a massage parlor.
Mhm.
I don't know.
You never know.
Just, yeah, never know. But yeah, non exclusive is the only way to go.
That's good. And what happens if someone tells you that they only do exclusives?
Say, sorry, can't work with you.
Mhm,
See you, dude.
mhm.
If you don't sign a non-exclusive with me, I'm not interested. They are coached by these real estate gurus on scripts, on objections of things like this.
Like
But if you want to
Buffini and
make sure that you have the best representation, do you want the best
Co.
representation in America? Then you really need to be exclusive with me, because there's no one else who's going to be able to help you. Blah 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 blah. You know what? For fun, I now have an intern. And another thing I can give her to do is go online and find these coaches that are on YouTube and find the most ridiculous ones of
Mhm.
what they're telling agents to tell buyers.
Oh,
And
that'll
we
be a
can do,
yeah, you should ever do
that'll
that.
be a good show. Yeah, I'm writing that one down. Coach, real estate coaches, or you can go out yourself and find real estate coaches.
Oh,
And
there's hundreds of them on YouTube,
oh, I
and
know.
you got it locally here, we got Buffini and Co. That's a big
Oh, he's
deal.
national. He's
Oh, he
he's
is?
one of
Oh,
the big gurus. Yeah. Oh
oh,
yeah, his father was. There's this like father son thing that's been going on for 30 years.
okay.
It's pathetic. It's
Mhm,
absolutely pathetic. But all they're trying to do is manipulate the consumer.
mhm,
So please, people, they're not right. They're just not right. They're there to manipulate you and get 2.5%, 3% out of you. That's all. We haven't changed our buyer broker fee or listing fee for years. I mean,
yeah, I
I
think it's
really
been, like,
should.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I really should. But it just makes sense.
Mhm,
It's 4 digits for our buyer fee, and especially when you see 5 digits, it's probably ugly. They're
mhm.
not worth it. No agent is worth that kind of money. Compare that to what an engineer makes, a doctor makes.
Mhm,
The real estate agents are not in the same capacity.
mhm. Well, the good ones, I mean, you gotta find a good one, and you gotta know what you're paying for.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well,
So remember, the next time you ask for a Kleenex, you're asking for a tissue.
yep, or a Band-Aid, you're asking for a bandage? I don't know.
I don't know. Exactly. But when you're asking for a realtor, you're asking for a real estate agent.
Words of wisdom. Well, on that note, this has been a short, focused podcast on the term realtor and what you're really buying or hiring. Anyways, that's it.
He screws up the end of this all the time. So just Arriva.com, kids.